Hello, good evening, everyone. This is an episode that's going to be kind of a movie review rather than talking about anything medical or behavioral health related. But there's some tie-ins. So I just watched Strange World this afternoon, and it is ironic that it is strangely familiar. Let me explain. So the premise of the movie is about a guy who had a estranged father and now is experiencing estrangement with his 16-year-old son. I happen to be a father who is struggling with my relationship with my almost 16-year-old son. And basically is the father who's trying to look out for his son's best interest and trying to leave a legacy so that he can be proud and he knows that his son can be proud of him. And this is strangely familiar, like I said. And in addition to that, the foundation of the movie is built on human physiology and specifically immunology. And I happen to be a pediatrician who authored a book in vaccination and immunology. Furthermore, aviation played a very critical role in the movie plot. And I am in the process of becoming an airline pilot. I'm training in aviation right now. Finally, I thought the movie is very inclusive because the main character's son, really, he's gay, and also they have a dog named Legend, and this is not just any dog. This is a three-legged dog. So even the dog has some sort of disability, but doesn't seem to be hampered by his disability at all. And the core family is a biracial family. So I thought this is a very diverse cast. But most importantly, I think the story is very well written. It's relevant for today. It's certainly very relevant for any parents to see, especially those fathers out there who is struggling with their relationship with their teenage sons. Anyway, so I definitely give a positive review for this movie. I was quite touched. I shed some tears during the movie, but that's not unusual for me. And I think the reason why it's doing so poorly in the box office is because Disney, which company recently fired their CEO, they basically cultivated a habit for their audience of waiting for any feature film to be released on Disney Plus. Disney Plus has become a staple during the pandemic. So a lot of households have Disney Plus. However, it's not really making any money. In fact, it's losing money. I think Disney last year from its streaming service lost $4 billion. That's more than pocket change even for a company as big as Disney. So what happened is they released a new animation and everyone would rather just stay at home and wait the next week or two before it becomes available on Disney Plus, rather than going to the theater, paying for the money, especially in this environment of high inflation rate. And also there is a community transmission rate for COVID-19 and influenza is pretty rampant right now. So that's yet another reason for why people don't want to pack themselves in a crowded theater with strangers. Anyway, so Disney they gotta drastically rethink their streaming model. But definitely, I recommend this movie. I would say even watching the theater because you get to share the experience with other people. But when I did so, I had a N95 mask on my face the entire time. So not really risking my family and my patients. Anyway, so thumbs up for me. Strange World. Take care.